I'm in Zurich, Switzerland right now, and behind me is a church with the largest clock face in all of Europe. It's even bigger than the clock face on Big Ben, an amazing work of men's hands. And you know, the Bible speaks a lot about works. Even in the book of Ephesians, we're so familiar with it in the 2nd chapter that by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. So salvation is by grace through faith, not of works. By grace through faith plus 0 is the formula for salvation. But yet when you come to the book of James, James seems to say something quite opposite. He said, someone will say, you have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without your works and I'll show you my faith by my works. And some people have even felt the book of James, well, it's not inspired, it doesn't belong in the Bible, because James basically seems to be saying that, you know, works are necessary. But you need to realize, Paul, when writing the Ephesians, is looking at salvation from God's viewpoint, and James is looking at salvation from man's viewpoint. Paul is looking at salvation and faith being the root, and James is looking at salvation and works being the fruit. Works don't produce salvation, but a salvation that doesn't produce works is no salvation at all. The proof that there is a root is the fact that it eventually produces fruit, and that's what James is looking at. He's saying, hey, if there's not fruit, if there's not works, then your faith isn't genuine. And Paul is saying, look, it's the root. It starts with faith. It's not works that bring you into a relationship with God. So we need to have both. If you have a real relationship with God, it's because of His grace, and you've laid hold of that by faith. You didn't work for it, you didn't merit it. But once you get saved, if there has been a genuine salvation experience, it has to flow forth in good works in your life. If there is no fruit, friend, I would challenge whether there is a root. So faith, the root, causes works, the fruit. We need to have both.